You're here with us on Morning Express. Today happens to be the 6th day of October 2015. It's time for us to look at our person of interest. Remember, the hashtag is person of interest, and you can also tweet or let me know if you have any questions for our person of interest this morning, and the Twitter handle is at Michael G. Gitonga. Now, our person of interest is one who may not need a huge introduction to many of you because you've seen him, and just for the benefit of those who may not know, it is Honorable Aden Duale, who is the leader of majority in Parliament and also the member of Parliament for Garissa Township. Thank you for joining us, sir.
Thank you, Michael.
And welcome to our studio. Let's start first of all with just getting to know who Aden Duale is. We see him out there, but Aden Duale, of course, who is he away from the cameras?
Aden Duale is a member for Parliament for Garissa Township. I was born in Garissa in 1969 to a pastoralist family. My father was, my late father was a camel herder. My mom is 87 years old. She's a very hard-working lady. She's the one who brought us up. And I'm married. I have 5 sons. My firstborn is 20 years in the university. My secondborn is doing Form 4 this year in Mango High School. And my thirdborn is in Alliance Boys. And I stay with the 2 young ones.
Okay.
We're in Aga.
Fantastic. So where did you grow up? Did you grow up in Nairobi, in Garissa?
No, I grew up in Garissa. I went to Garissa High School. Went to a boys' town primary school in Garissa town. I went to Garissa High School for my Form 1 to Form 4. Then came to Moi Forces Academy for my Form 5 and Form 6. It's one of the schools that shaped me. We were, and I was one of the very few students who are not from the military background. You know, Moi Forces Academy was more by then a school for the military children from the military families. So about, I think, 2-3% of us were from outside the military.
And you are one of those who are not from a military background.
So that school shaped. It was a school with high discipline. So I can say it's one of the schools that shaped me. From there, I went to NYS. Then I was the last batch of the NYS.
Just before you go to campus.
Before I went to campus.
Right.
We used to do the morning drills in the cold hills of Gilgil. I finished and then went to Moi University. Did my first degree. I did economics, which was my major. Then joined a family business. I worked briefly with international NGOs like USAID in northern Kenya. Joined business, and then 2007 I joined politics. And my party of choice then was ODM. And midway, I won the election of 2007. By then, that constituency was called Dugis. It was 6,800 square kilometer. It was the smallest constituency in Northeastern Province, but in terms of other constituencies in Kenya, it was still very, very large. Okay. So midway in that Grand Coalition government of 2008-2013. I served as the Assistant Minister for Livestock briefly between 2008 to 2010, when a number of us, led by the current Deputy President, decided to differ in terms of ideology with our party by then, ODM, and our party leader, Honorable Raila Odinga. So we were relieved of our duties. A number of us, both as assistant ministers and ministers.
And this was mainly because you differed in ideology?
Of course, yes. I think that our differences was basically on ideology, how the party was run, democratic space within our family as ODM. So we took a walk in terms of parties. We were called rebels between 2009 to 2011. We had a transition from ODM, those of us, to another party called UDM. Halfway around 2011, we were again told you're not members of UDM, you guys are squatters.
You're squatters, you're not part of it. Before we go deeply into your political career.
So from there we went to and formed the United Republican Party, which we marketed it, and somewhere in 2012 late, we formed a coalition with the president, TNA, who was our very good friend. And today I think we are happy. We have 76 members of parliament, 76 members of the National Assembly. We have 10 senators, we have 10 governors. And
so you're sitting pretty well, politically speaking.
So the road was very bumpy, very rough. But
did you ever see yourself getting into politics as you were growing up? Is that something you envisioned?
No, I did because my political activism started way back when I was in the university, when I was in high school, and I all along felt that I think politics was necessary in terms of transforming the lives of the people. So by then, what brought me to politics basically was not even anything else, but to make an impact, a change in the lives of the people of Duji's constituency then and Garissa Township. And I can tell you very pretty from where I sit that today if I retire, you know, I can say I've left a legacy in that constituency.